Hi everyone. Today is a very special day. It's Kezia's birthday. Happy birthday, Kezia.
Thank you.
How old are you today?
6.
6. My baby girl is 6. And this is the book I picked to read for you tonight. What can I give God? See the beautiful sunflowers?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anna. Happy birthday to you. The cheerful voices of Anna's brothers and cousins rang through the park as Anna sat happily behind the biggest homemade cake she'd ever seen. That'd be fun to have a birthday in the park.
These pink candles.
Chocolate cake.
Yeah.
It was the moment she had waited for all year. Anna closed her eyes and made a wish. Then, taking a deep, deep breath, she blew out every one of the candles. What did you wish for, Anna? Cousin Jamie called out as Anna's mother and Grandma served the cake. I wish that everyone at my party would have fun doing one special thing today, she said. Well, that was a nice wish.
Yeah.
And for the rest of the day, that's exactly what they did. The boys wasted no time finding something special to do. Stephen hiked to the peak of a big hill. Jamie took a ride on the Ferris wheel. Every time he reached the top of the wheel, he reached up, up, up for the sky, as if to grab a cloud and keep it for his own. Jude took a ride on the merry-go-round, and Micah found a funny old tree with limbs just right for climbing. See over here? He's climbing.
Yeah. And he was climbing a mountain.
Yeah. What special thing would you like to do today, Anna? Asked Anna's grandma. I want to go to our secret place, Gammy, said Anna, using the special name that showed her grandma just how much she loved her. I want to go to the place that only you and I know about. Gammy knew just the place. Taking Anna's small hand in hers, she led Anna down a path and through the woods to a hidden valley filled with sunflowers and a little bench just big enough for two. Just looking at all these sunflowers makes me think of all the people God wants to touch with his love, said Gammy. Tall people, small people, more people than you or I could ever imagine. I'm glad God gave us flowers, said Anna, and birthdays and cousins and, well, everything. The thought was amazing to Anna. Everything she could see was a gift from God. What a beautiful place to sit.
Yeah.
Then Anna thought for a moment. What can I give God? She asked her grandma. What a good question, Gammy answered. It makes me think of a story. Is it a story from the Bible? Anna asked with a giggle. All of Gammy's best stories had Jesus in them. Gammy winked, and the story began. Once there was a little boy who followed Jesus everywhere he went. The boy saw the love in Jesus' eyes, and whenever Jesus touched and healed someone, the boy wished that someday Jesus would touch him too. Anna leaned closer to hear what came next. Even the sunflowers seemed to stretch their long necks as if to listen. One day a crowd gathered to hear Jesus on the mountainside, Gammy continued. It was a place just like this, Anna, except instead of sunflowers, there were people everywhere. Wiggling to the front of the crowd, the little boy heard Jesus ask his disciples, where will we buy enough bread for these people to eat? Now that question stumped the disciples. None of them had enough money to buy bread for so many people. Just then the boy felt the sack lunch in his hand. Give it to Jesus, his heart seemed to say. Give it to Jesus, the boy thought to himself. All I have is 5 loaves and 2 measly fish. Jesus doesn't need my food. Give it to Jesus, his heart said again. At that moment, the boy sprang to his feet and grabbed the sleeve of a disciple. "Excuse me, sir," the boy interrupted. "I have something I want to give to Jesus." The disciple looked the boy up and down. "Come with me," he said, and together they went to find the master. Jesus smiled at the boy as if he'd been waiting for him, as if the tiny loaves and scrawny fish were the most wonderful gifts anyone could have given him. And just then it happened, the miracle nobody expected. Jesus took the boy's lunch, gave thanks, and fed it to the crowd, all 5,000 of them. The people ate till their bellies were full, and the little boy, he felt happier than he'd ever felt before. Looking at all the people, he could feel God's love for them, and he knew in an instant that the best gifts he could ever have were the ones he could give away.
He's like passing.
Yeah, they have extra even.
Yep.
Gammy sat back, gazing out at the sunflowers. Anna was thoughtful. "But what can I give God?" she asked. "What do you say we ask him right now?" said Gammy, and the two closed their eyes and began talking to God. After the prayer, Anna stayed quiet for a moment, just to see if God would put the answer in her heart. "God wants me to touch all the people," Anna exclaimed to Gammy. And with that, she jumped up from the bench and ran through the valley, touching every sunflower she could see. "Touch all the people," Gammy whispered to no one but the wind and the flowers. "Someday you will, Anna. Someday you will."
She's running.
Mm-hmm. God's going to use her someday to reach people. Let's read a little devotion tonight. It's April 15th. Kezia's birthday is on April 15th, so I wanted to read this so we'd remember your birthday. This one's called A Gentle Answer. A gentle answer will calm a person's anger, but an unkind answer will cause more anger. Proverbs 15:1. When someone gets angry with you, it's easy to get angry right back. Before you know it, everyone's yelling or crying, but problems are solved much more quickly if you stay calm. If you talk kindly to others, even when you're upset with them or they're upset with you, you'll be giving a gentle answer, and God will be pleased with you. It says here, "Because I am kind, I will not shout. I'll try to stay calm and work things out." Things always turn out better when you stay calm, don't they?
Yep.
Hope you liked the story tonight, and happy birthday to Kezia. We love you. Good night.